Hello, my name is Torian. I'm 6 feet 2, and I'm trying to improve my flexibility. As you can see in the video, I'm warming up right now to just, warm up the body, loosen it up, just get it ready for the stretches I'm about to do. So, some background information about me. As I said earlier, my name's Torian. I already stated that. Yeah, my name's Torian. I'm 6 feet 2. I've been weight training for like 2 years now, consistently. Before that, I was like off and on, wasn't really consistent, but yeah, 2 years now I've been training consistently, and I've basically done the push pull legs split for 2 years. Yeah, push pull legs for 2 years. Nothing crazy. Like probably change the exercises every now and then, but other than that, it's the same split. And one more thing. This is probably my proudest achievement. This is probably my proudest achievement. I have done planks every day for a year. Without fail. Without fail. I've done planks every day for a year. I can assure you, I did them every single day. Because I wanted to grow and show that I could improve myself. And I'm ready to take this to the next level with my flexibility. Oh man, looking back at the video, what are my legs doing? Like, I'm glad I'm recording myself right now because I just don't look natural doing it. Like, it felt awkward doing the stretches while I was doing them. And now that I'm looking back on it, it's like, yeah, no wonder, because like nothing looks connected. It looks like rigid, awkward. It's just off. It's just something to learn for the next week. By the way, this isn't a bad thing. Like the first thing you do is never gonna be good. Like this video, this video is probably not gonna be to my liking, but I'm making it anyway to start it because if you never start something, you're never gonna get better at it. Like you may do it once and see that you're not good at it, and then you stop. No, bro, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. Anyways, back to my main point: flexibility. For me, flexibility has always been something I've been lacking. I think I've been lacking it since I was a kid. Like, in elementary school when they have you sit crisscross applesauce with your legs folded like a pretzel. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you probably do. Hopefully you do. But anyway, I'll put a picture up in case you don't know. But yeah, they have you do that in elementary school. My hips would be very high up. Like normally when you're sitting crisscross applesauce, your knees, hips, well, okay, legs would be sitting on the floor. They'd be able to fall all the way down to the floor. My hips would be like 45 degrees in the air. Like, let me get a picture of that to show you. Yeah, there. It would look like that. I think I've struggled with that since I was a kid. And this is something I want to actually gain. I want to actually gain it. Like, I don't know why I've always liked it. I don't know what happened. Was it I don't think I was always on the couch. No. I definitely went outside a fair amount of times. I would say like at least 30 minutes, an hour a day, just running outside doing whatever. So I wasn't just constantly sitting playing video games, completely sedentary. So, yeah, I really don't know what happened. I think genetically I was just more predisposed to it. Like, it's crazy how many areas on my body are just inflexible. Like here's a list that I wrote down: like hips, lats, the back, well, the main muscle of the back, the chest, and areas that are weak, my glutes and my hip flexors, and that affects my athletic performance. Like I did track, right? I was a jumper and a sprinter, so I did the 100 meter and the 200 meters and long jump and triple jump. So if I'm not really flexible, it's a miracle that I was somewhat successful in track, I think if I had the flexibility that I needed, I could have been something correct. I could have been something correct. So this is something I'm gonna work on for weeks, months, years. I want to become flexible in all my body. I want to be able to fully control my body. And this channel will document my progress and my flexibility. I want to prove that it's possible to go from having little flexibility to having a lot of flexibility. So, as a way to achieve this goal, I got my hands on a copy of Squat University's book, Rebuilding Milo. Now, why, you may ask? It's a fair question, honestly, because he posts a lot of good content on his channel. I just want it in one resource in more detail, if that makes sense. Yeah, in one resource that goes in more detail, as opposed to constantly scourging through his video. That's definitely not a word. Scourging. Yo, I'm turning Irish or Scottish, bro. Scavenging. That's the right word. Scavenging his videos to find the right solution for my problem. Instead, I could just search through the whole book, to find the solution to my problem. As opposed to, going through his YouTube channel, seeing if he has a solution to your problem. Now, don't get me wrong, I've watched his videos and shorts. They have definitely helped. I think my body has definitely gotten better from them. It's just that it's a lot to watch. I don't think I'm gonna remember that all at once because that's like, oh wait, what was that? Oh yeah, do it like this. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. No, do it like this. Wait, no. Like you see what I mean? It's just like it's kind of just like too much at once. Where the book you could just like refer to it where it's in more detail, and if you do see something that isn't as clarified in the book, he probably does have a YouTube video on it, so you can see a video tutorial of the exercise that he shows in the book. And as you can see in the video right now, I'm doing an exercise. This is like one of his most famous ones, the banded joint mobilization of the ankle. Like that's not where I got the book exercises from. I Ben knew about that from his YouTube shorts. But there are other things later in the video that I'll show you. And speaking of the banded joint mobilization, let me describe how this really feels. So, I don't think I recorded this. I think I recorded it after. But when I tried squatting, I had that exact feeling of feeling blocked at the ankle. Like, I just couldn't go any more forward. Like, there's just nothing I could do. Like, I just felt blocked. My body said, no, no, no more. You cannot go any lower. I just felt blocked at the ankle. It was so weird. It was so frustrated just being stuck there. So I'm doing a couple of reps here, just kneeling down with a 100-pound resistance band because that's what it says in the book to do. He never really did show that in his videos, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention because I know he definitely did not say that in the shorts. He might have said that in a specified video that I have not seen, but in the book it definitely says to use 100 pounds for joint mobilizations. So yeah, I'm just sitting there doing my banded joint mobilization on my ankle, and I feel like I'm getting a little more further knee over toe. Like you see me try to like really stretch it out there. Yeah, I'm just like really leaning into it. Like just making sure to do each side because I felt like either this side was a little bit more restricted or that side was more restricted. And I'm making sure to hold the resistance band down to make sure it's covering the tailors, making sure everything's right. So I'm doing the exercise right. So I'm not going in circles. Like I just want to make sure that all components of the exercise is correct. Now, I would have done this joint mobilization stretch for my hips too, but here's the thing. I actually did the same thing last week. It's just I didn't record footage for this last week. I only had the idea for this week. So, yeah, basically the same thing as this week, except I had the hip joint mobilization exercise, but it felt awkward after. Like, it really just felt awkward. Like, my leg did not feel good afterwards. Like, it didn't feel like a release. It just felt weird. Not like how it's described in the book. So I did not do it this week. And yeah, you can see me here trying to perform a bodyweight squat. And yo, I cannot go low at all. At all. Like, look at the problem. My ankles can't go anywhere. I don't think I'm even reaching 90 degrees at my hips. I am so stuck. I think I'm basically standing. I'm basically standing straight up. Like, that's how bad the problem is with my ankle. That's how blocked I feel. I wish I got a side profile of my squat too, so you could see if my mechanics were good. But I'll just assume or hope that they were good. But yeah, I cannot go low at all. It's bad. Oh, it's bad. So I grabbed the resistance band and did resistance band squats as stated in the book. So this is gonna work the side part of the glutes, the glute medius. So this is part of controlling a good squat. Your glute medius is gonna control to keep your knees driving out and not caving in, because when they cave in, that's how a lot of knee injuries start. A lot. So keep those knees driven out. So I'm trying to sink down right now, and I think my knees are keeping in a little bit. Can't really tell because of my baggy sweatpants, but I'm gonna assume that they're a little caved in because this is my first or second time doing them. Yeah, I'm just trying to sink down right now. Not very low, but hey, it's the first time. I think I improve as I do more of these throughout the video. So I did 5 reps of these, and on the fifth one, I think I sink a little lower than I did on the first one. So that's good improvement. That is good improvement. And I also think my knees also caved in less. I think they were better aligned over my toes. So yeah, I like this exercise. This is a good exercise. Yeah, yeah, this one's good. And it really is kind of difficult too, because like you gotta push for those 30 to 60 seconds. I'm not sure how long it says in the book. I think it's 30 to 45 or 30 to 60. Either way, you're holding it for what seems like an eternity. Yeah, it's kind of brutal. Kind of brutal. The final exercise I did this week was the touchdown squat. I've seen this exercise a lot in Squat University's videos. Like, he says it bulletproofs your knees, teaches good hip engagement, teaches good squat engagement, good glute engagement, just good engagement all around. And I noticed something when I was doing them. My left side was good. When I did it on my left foot, it was good. When I did it on my right foot, I felt very, very unstable. Like, if you were the big bad wolf and you huffed and puffed, you would blow me over. I would go off of that tiny platform and fall face first. So this is just something to work on for next week. I'm not sure why my right side is so unstable, weak, immobile, inflexible. Whatever the word is, there's an issue with the right side. And here's the exercise from a front-facing angle. Now, I talked about knee cave earlier and how it's incredibly bad. You don't want to do it. I think during this exercise, I said that my left side was the strong side, and yet, oh, look at the knee. Oh, look at the knee. It's totally caving in. It's totally caving in. Oh, no. Yeah, that's something to work on next week, too. Dang. Well, Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Like it looks like I can still fix it, but oh man, I felt good about this one though. I felt good. But yeah, oh yeah. So, okay, maybe not the knee is curving in, but I think like in general the hip or the femur, the top part of the leg is caving in. But in order to do that, the knee would have to cave in. So yeah, I think my knee is just caving in. Unfortunate. And then I finish off the day with my daily mobility routine. Now, what I showed you in the video, I do that once a week. Besides the ankle mobilization, I do that every day. And for the glute medius exercise, I do that like every 3 days. But for the most part, what I showed you in the video is like every week, except this part. This part is what I do every day. So I just do like 2 exercises to work on hip mobility and 1 exercise for what is it? What does it work? The lower traps. Yeah, the lower traps, the lower and middle traps, because those parts are very, very underused, and I'm trying to rebuild strength in them. And I also did one stretch to work my latimus dorsi. Why am I saying the scientific name? Your lats. Your lats. You know, the big muscles on your back. Yeah, your lats. So to wrap up this first video, I'm going to show you my first shirtless pic. My first progress pic. So this is before I went to the gym consistently. This is, I think, the most exercise I've done was really through track. Not to say that track is an exercise, but you know, as for building muscle, not really. It doesn't really build much muscle compared to, you know, going to the gym, working out, pumping weights, things like that. But yeah, here's my first shirtless pic. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.